Hello and welcome to Happily Ever Reality. I am so glad that you are here. Today we are talking about Robyn's wedding and specifically her wedding dress. I previously did a mini episode about Christine's wedding and how she feels about everything that happened on her wedding day. I'm going to go ahead and add a link in here and you can click on it. But if you've already heard that, let's go ahead and jump into Robyn and her wedding dress. If you don't know this already, there was a huge conflict about this wedding dress back in season 1, and you really see it all go down in episode 6. So if you're wanting to watch the full episode, go back to season 1, episode 6. So what has happened here is Robyn is trying to kind of find her place in the family. She's not yet married to Kody, and the other wives are starting to have some jealousy issues. There's starting to be some disagreements about time. You know, sort of where does Robyn fit in? Because Robyn is not living in the house with them. She's got her own separate home, and Kody is going there to see her and is leaving the house that the other 3 wives live in to spend time with her. So there's starting to be a little bit of conflict. And Robyn wants to make it where the other wives feel like they're a part of the wedding.
I thought, you know what? It would be fun to include everyone.
So Robyn does this by inviting all of the wives to participate in dress shopping. That includes picking out her own wedding dress as well as the dresses that they will wear. But before they go dress shopping, they stop in at a florist and they start picking out the flowers they're going to carry. And there is this moment where Christine says that she doesn't think she'll be able to hold a bouquet of flowers because she's going to be holding Truly, and Truly is only 3 weeks old. So Christine is out doing all of this, and she's just given birth 3 weeks ago. And before a bunch of people come at me in the comment section, I don't have a problem with the fact that she's out moving around. Everyone handles birth and delivery and having babies differently, so I don't mind that she's out and about doing whatever she wants to do. It's more just what she is actually doing. I cannot imagine going to help someone pick out a cake and pick out a wedding dress and pick out the dresses I'm going to wear and the flowers for a wedding to my own husband after I've just given birth to his child.
I think you guys should all get to kind of choose what you're holding, don't you think?
So Robyn presents this idea that they can choose their own flowers, and watch Christine's response. I think she doesn't seem emotional, but she's definitely very short. Like, her response is very quick and abrupt, and I sort of feel like she's covering up how sad she feels. I don't know, maybe I'm looking too much into it. I always love to hear what you guys think, so let me know if you feel the same way about her response.
Lavender bouquet. Okay, then honestly, can I just go with like a wrist corsage or something?
Really?
Just because I have Truly. And I'll be holding her. I don't want to be holding her. And I have the infant.
You can do whatever you want.
She's cute. You want to see her picture? She was just...
Okay, so I watched it again. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the first time I watched it, I was reading too much into it. She's not doing anything wrong, but definitely there's just like a vibe from Christine during this scene where I don't know what it is. If you guys can describe it or if you're picking up on it, let me know. I just feel like she didn't maybe get some of the attention she deserved from Kody, and then this is happening, and I don't know, something doesn't feel right about this scene.
Truly is 3 weeks old, and she's wonderful. She sleeps through the night. She's like this miracle baby.
So I just wanted to throw in a little extra clip there of Christine talking about Truly, just to kind of bring home the fact that Truly was so little and so new to the family, and here they are also doing all of this. But I want to get back to the wedding, because one of the scenes that I forgot about or didn't really even notice before was the wedding cake scene. You guys, this family has issues right off the bat. They are in there selecting wedding cake flavors, and they decide to do it by vote, and everyone has to close their eyes. But Kody has made it perfectly clear he prefers one cake flavor. And so they're covering their eyes, and Kody, let me go back a minute. They are each allowed to vote for 2 flavors, and a staff member of the bakery is going to be counting their votes. So Kody uses 2 of his votes on one cake. He does not want to vote for a second flavor. He loves this cake flavor. Guess who the other person is that votes for it? Robyn. And it comes down to the fact that Kody had told her beforehand what his favorite cake flavor was. Mary kind of points it out.
What do you mean I'm a sucker? I voted for it.
That's because Kody voted for it. That's what she's
Oh
saying.
crap, I didn't even know. I had my eyes closed. That's why we had our eyes closed. So we couldn't sit there and go, you did this because you did that.
But Kody was the one who was all, please pick my vote, Robyn, please pick my vote.
But I didn't know.
And so what does she do? She picks his vote.
Mary doesn't know it at the time, but this is kind of going to be how Robyn is. She seems to be the wife that wants to conform to whatever Kody wants. So here she is right at the beginning, kind of showing her personality. You can tell she gets a little bit mad when she's called out about it. But hey, I'm like, look at this. This was season 1. The conflict is already there for these women. All of the wives, Robyn and Kody, do a little bit of reception planning together. They look at a venue, go over a menu, and it's during this time that Christine and Janelle both say that they didn't get to have big receptions. Christine said she felt like she didn't really have a lot of choices with her wedding because she felt like coming in as a third wife, she sort of had to keep things simple, like do a family dinner, and that was really it. So you can tell she didn't feel like she got to celebrate much. And Janelle said she just didn't have enough support from people to justify throwing a reception. There wasn't even that many people that she could invite that she thought would actually show up. So all of the wives and Robyn finally make it to the wedding dress shop, and Mary, Christine, and Janelle all pick out brown dresses that they are going to wear during the wedding. And they don't have to be the same style, but Robyn does want them to all be the color brown. So they have a lot of fun. It's really kind of cute to watch them do this. They're picking out the dresses and they're having fun and making jokes and all is good, right? So it gets to the point where Robyn starts trying on wedding dresses and she tries on several of them. And when you're watching this, you just assume that Robyn is going to pick out the dress and the other wives are going to help her. Like a lot of women do when they go to pick out a wedding dress, they're including other friends of theirs or bridesmaids or family. So you just assume that Robyn is doing this with them as well.
And although each dress was gorgeous and fun, it just wasn't quite what I wanted. So I didn't choose anything. But yeah, it's a secret now. I know what dress I want and I have it.
So Robyn does not leave that day with a dress. She instead goes back another day, so the other wives do not know what dress she picked. And that's not really a big deal to me. I don't think too much of that. Maybe she needed another day to think about it. But then we have Kody, and he gives us this.
Oh, I got a bomb. Yeah, I got a bomb I'm dropping today. Yeah,
Wow.
You'll love this one.
I just want to stop here and let you know that every word out of his mouth in that clip annoyed me. Does anyone else feel that way? Did you watch that and just get annoyed? Because I definitely was annoyed watching it.
Let's do it now.
I picked the
Do
dress.
the groom. Did you really?
I picked the dress.
He's so proud of himself. Like I don't know if it's the attention or that he's so smug about the fact that he got to be a part of it. But yeah, still, his words are annoying me.
And we went to Lisa's bridal, and Robyn and I went and looked at dresses, and she picked one out, and I was like, holy cow, it's like I'd seen it in my dreams, you know?
Just in case you're listening and not watching, I'm going to tell you what's happening here. Kody is looking really smug as he's talking. Robyn looks unhappy, and Christine, you can tell she's getting a bit emotional. Like her face, you can tell she's very quickly about to cry. But then Mary and Janelle, a little bit less of a reaction.
I think it's important. I don't think that it's fair that I not be involved in it.
When is the groom ever involved with the wedding dress?
Kody was literally involved in every step of the stuff that was at least happening in this episode, with the exception of picking out the dresses for the other wives. He was involved in everything. Why didn't he go to help pick out their dresses? Like, why, if he's going to be involved in everything, why hold back at the moment it involved his other wives? He was there for the cake tasting and the reception and picking out the food, which is fine, but he acts like he wasn't involved and it was just getting really unfair. Like, Kody, you were there for most of it, but then you weren't actually there for the part that involved your other wives. Like, it's fairly traditional that a husband or a future husband does not see the dress. So Kody, it's just weird. Kody, this doesn't even make sense.
Like you cared what I wore at all on our wedding. I mean, that wasn't even, you didn't even care.
And this is where you see Christine's hurt come in. And if you watch that video I made before about Christine's wedding, she did not feel special. And here he is kind of demanding to be a part of picking her dress. Again, and it's not even a traditional thing to do, but Kody's demanding it when Christine feels like he didn't even care about what she wore at all on that day.
You don't have to do this way.
I need
it's
you.
not very.
I need a cover.
When I'm watching that, I can't decide. There's a part of me that just wishes Christine would have been more emotional right there on camera and not left, because I think that ends up being a huge issue for her this whole show, is she withholds showing like true emotion. She's trying to make everything positive, even when it's not. But then there's this other part of me that's like, you know what? I get it. I would have had to walk away too, because I would have been so upset. Like, I can tell her feelings are hurt, and I'm sad for her when I watch this. So there is a break, and Christine is, so there is a break, and then you see them all sitting back down. So at some point they all get up off the sofa and they walk away and they come back. And there's kind of like this it's just all over with. Like, it's all better now. They're all going to try better. Everyone's going to work harder to get along. And that is the end of it. And I just don't think that was the end of it, guys. Things like that, where you feel like there's nothing that can be done to make it better. There's no way to go back in time and have Christine love her dress. There's no way to go back in time and make it where Robyn picks a dress with them. So what do? You just accept it and say, okay, well, I'll do better. And you move on. But those hurt feelings, that's still there. That does not go away easily. And I just don't think it ever did for Christine. And I think this to me shows how the relationships are all going to be for the entire rest of the time the show is on. The way Kody is acting right now about Robyn is how it's going to be. It started out in season 1. We could already see it.
It wasn't funny. You look like an idiot. Sorry.
It wasn't funny to me either. It was actually something that I had to ask him, not to share with anybody. For the sake of sort of protecting both experiences, I didn't feel it was necessary for you guys to know that.
I think when Robyn said that, she thought it was going to make her look better and justify her actions, but to me, it just made her look like she was going to be manipulative and deceptive. She's already keeping secrets from the other wives about something that it's not even necessary to keep a secret about. There's no reason to have to lie about any of that. Yet she's withholding information already. I don't know. This just did not help her, in my opinion.
I just want to say I'm sorry, because I got excited about something and it was just stupid. I mean, this is just one of those times where you just do the wrong thing.
What Kody doesn't realize is that there are so many more seasons of this show to come where we're going to see him do the wrong thing over and over again. But he does apologize here, which is something in the future I feel like Kody doesn't do very often, even when he needs to. But what's interesting is you watch Christine try to turn this around and make this a little bit of a lighter thing. She tries to show that she's gotten over it, it's okay, and she's smiling and joking. But I found this really interesting. She starts off talking to Kody, but by the time she's done, she's telling him how she's going to do better too. And I'm like, Christine, you didn't actually do anything here. You didn't do anything wrong. You don't got to apologize. You didn't do anything. So let me know what you guys think about what she says here.
And I need you to step it up, because you can. And I will step it up too. It's for you too.
I have no idea why Christine is saying this now. She does not need to step it up for anyone else. This is really the moment that Kody and Robyn could have apologized. And I want to go ahead and say, in defense of Kody, he does apologize. But I still think he knew he did something wrong. I think he knew when he said it that it was wrong. Robyn doesn't apologize because I don't think she believes she did anything wrong. The only thing I think the only problem she has is that Kody told her a secret. I don't know that Robyn sees why, the other wives might be hurt. But I do think Christine's goes a little bit deeper because I think she felt sad about her wedding day. So this just adds that like additional element to her sadness. There's more into it now. Kody does apologize, Robyn does not, but that's kind of the story of Robyn's wedding dress and how it didn't involve the other wives and did involve Kody. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. Let me know if you guys think Christine, do you think this stayed with her for a long time? Do you think she got over this quickly? Let me know in the comments. If you haven't already, click like and subscribe and come back to Happily Ever Reality if you love to talk about reality TV.